With just 1 week to go before the JLPT, I am here to share my top 10 tips to help you and me smash the exam. For me, this will be the 4th time taking JLPT in 6 years, and for this video I have collected all must-know and easy-to-follow guidelines from my own experience and also experience of my friends. So let's go. And the number one is the time management on the exam. There are many ways to deal with time limitations on the JLPT, but my top recommendation is to solve vocabulary and grammar section as quickly as possible. This strategy will free up some valuable time for the reading section, where every second is important. I believe that spending more time on reading task can make a significant difference, because in this part thinking is necessary as well, while in vocabulary and grammar tasks you can do nothing with this time if you don't know the meaning of the word or of the grammar form. Tip number 2 is taking full practice tests. Before finalizing your management strategy, it's crucial to simulate the entire exam at home with a timer. This practice reveals where you are spending too much time and therefore where you can speed up. Additionally, it may highlight any problematic and weak areas you may have not identified yet. Personally, this time I take 6 full practice tests with a timer before the actual exam. Tip number 3 is know your timing. Effective time management during the exam begins with the understanding exactly how much time you can spend on each question. I have personally created a customized timing table based on my own strengths and weaknesses. I share these exclusive materials with you in the hope that it will help you to navigate the test confidently. You can check the details in the table, but to make a long story short, my recommendation is to spend about 15 minutes on vocabulary and the same 15 minutes on grammar. This way you can finish these sections in 30 minutes and have 80 minutes for the reading section. For the reading section, I prefer to spend 3 minutes on short texts, 8 minutes on mid-sized texts and 15 minutes on long texts. For text in Monday 11, which is the comparison of 2 texts, and Monday 13, which is the information retrieval task, 6 to 8 minutes should be enough. Tip number 4 is bring your watch. One crucial detail that many overlook is that it's impossible to keep your time without bringing a simple wristwatch to the exam. Smartwatches, table clocks or even clock towers are not allowed. This small tool therefore can make or break your day. Trust me, I learned this lesson when I failed the JLPT N4 6 years ago due to not having a watch. I also ran out of time during the N2 2 years ago, but thankfully I still managed to pass it. But it definitely wasn't the best experience in my life, so I don't recommend repeating it. Tip number 5 is avoid getting stuck. Don't become stalled on one task. Each question has its own weight, and spending too much time on one risks missing out on others. Keep moving through the exam smoothly according to your own timetable to maximize your chances of completing all sections and getting at least the passing score for each of them. Now let's move on to tip number 6, which is during practice tests, train yourself to swiftly fill out the answer sheet. Developing this habit in advance, especially under time conditions, will make the process smoother on the exam day. This also ensures you won't forget to fill it out, which you know would be extremely disappointing after months of the preparation, if you prepared of course. Tip number 7 is again about this beautiful piece of paper, and my recommendation is to fill it immediately, especially in the listening section. In the listening section, there is no extra time to fill in answers afterwards, so train yourself to mark your responses immediately after hearing each question to stay on the track with the audio. This is also relevant for the vocabulary, grammar and reading sections. Tip number 8 is to focus on your weak points. Just before the exam, I would recommend once again focusing on your weaker areas of the test with a targeted practice. For me, this means dedicating extra time and effort to reading and vocabulary tests in the final month of the preparation. And I'm still doing it almost every day, even 1 week before the test, by the way, so it's never late. Tip 9 is about some practical recommendations for the test day. On the exam day, make sure to bring your test voucher, pencils, erasers, and of course, a reliable watch. I hope this one is reliable, I bought it just yesterday. Please remember that pens are not allowed, so double check your kit in advance to avoid any last-minute surprises, as I had last year when I brought smartwatch to the test and suddenly I realized that I'm not allowed to use it, and it was quite an experience. Last but not least, tip number 10 is about mental preparation for the exam. Keep calm, trust in your preparation, you have done a great job hopefully, at least I have, so now just go into the exam with confidence, stay focused, manage your time wisely, and kill the JLPT. So dear friends, I hope these 10 tips 1 week before the JLPT help you feel more prepared and confident before the exam. Good luck to everyone taking the test, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. I will be here sharing more updates on the JLPT and other aspects of my life in Japan, so see you in the next video.